Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. All right, so it's Messy Monday, y'all, and today's scandalous topic is Amor Prohibido, forbidden love, the crush you know you shouldn't have, but you do. You're choosing between these three images of Selena. Look at her, gorgeous, beautiful. We're getting into the feelings themselves. Is this just thoughts or is something actually happening between y'all? Are y'all engaging or are you just thinking about each other? And how is staying invested in this affecting you? All right, so pick the image that you're drawn to and let's get into it. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hi, group one, those of you that chose the first image, let's see what is going on with this forbidden love of yours. All right, Spirit, for my group ones, what is happening here with this connection? What do they need to know? Not being you. Rushing. One more. One more. Not committed. All right. So it says you're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. Not committed is always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. That's your challenge right there, or this person that you're dealing with. Let's take a look at their feelings for you before we get into your tarot. I want to get the oracles out here. Spirit, for my group one, how does this person feel about my group ones? Exhaustion. Okay. We're going to put that right there, you guys. And yeah, let's get into your tarot. So it seems like this person feels like you're rushing them or you're pressuring them into something and they're not ready to commit. All right. Now, there's something about you not being able to truly be yourself. It's like you're hiding aspects of yourself. And also, this is leading me to believe that you don't really know this person that you are dealing with. It's like you're projecting an image of who this person is, or you only know part of them. You are getting a message here about what you don't see is that you have love coming in. All right. This is not the one, honey. Spirit, what pulls these two together? The Eight of Wands in the reverse. It's physical. Y'all are not really good at communicating. Y'all are mostly physical, enjoying the rush of the moment. All right, Spirit, what does my group one not see? The Seven of Wands. What's the obstacle here? Why I'm not committed? The Hanged Man reversed. How do they truly feel? Hold on. How does this person feel about my group ones? The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Back of the deck here, we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. Honey, this is a mismatch. Okay. The person that you're dealing with is not stable and secure enough to offer someone of your caliber something good. You are someone that is very worthy, very charming, charismatic. You look good. You can have anything that you want, but it seems like there's a third person in this energy here. This Queen of Swords. Now, the person that you're dealing with has this fantasy or this over idealization about what a partner should be, and they make excuses as far as why they cannot commit. Now, something that you'll hear from this person is, I'm not looking to get in a serious relationship right now because I just got out of something and I'm not looking to rush. So they're guarded and they're defensive. I hear with exhaustion as their feelings for you. This is someone that feels like you're pushing, or they're exhausted about you bringing up the idea of commitment or having something solid with them. Because again, they are not in this place. Now, there is something about this person that you are not really seeing. You might overlook their shitty communication skills because I feel like this person is the type to text you WYD. I mean, like a low effort. Spirit, tell me about group one's person. What pulls them in here with not being you and the Eight of Wands are reversed? It's like the more that they resist, the more you want them. Six of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this person, they could be good looking. They could be popular, successful. All right. But what is my group one not seeing about this person? The Ace of Swords, the truth. What is their truth? Oops. What are they not seeing? Oh, hold on. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, beyond your control. So there's a trend of events happening here. The Magician, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Swords. There is some type of conflict or tension that's going to lead to some type of breakthrough moment for you, where you are realizing or you're understanding that this person just straight up will not commit, and that you've been chasing something that, like, you're wasting your time. You know, I don't sugarcoat my readings, honey. So, you know, if this triggers you or you're upset, you might want to choose another pile. But that's what I'm seeing. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of what is happening, but you will see what you need to see in the moment. And it's not too far off. It's like when we're transitioning seasons or transitioning even to another month. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius coming through. We've got Pisces also here with a Hangman. The obstacle here is that they're not committing. Why the Hangman in the reverse? They're refusing to see things from your perspective. All they are is focused on how this commitment would affect them. Okay. Nine of Swords. Okay. Emotional anguish. Why are they stressed? This person is stressed out, even though they appear cool on the outside. Queen of Cups. Back of the deck, Knight of Cups. An uncluttered life. This is someone that doesn't want to complicate their life. They've got feelings, they've got emotions here, but the biggest obstacle also could be this Queen of Cups. A mother. Death, external change. Yeah, they don't want things to be over between whoever they've got in their life. Respectfully, and I'm sorry, Three of Coins. This is someone that wants to have their cake and eat it too, because it's like they've got this whole ass family, children possibly, but they still want to keep you strung along. What they're not telling you also is that they do have feelings for whoever it is that they're with. And they're afraid of change. Now, when it comes to their feelings for you, let's get a little bit more. Tell me about exhaustion with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like maybe they need a break from you. Or you might be in a no contact situation. The Two of Cups in the reverse, unhealthy attachment. How do they feel? This is unrequited love, honey. That Two of Cups is in reverse. They want to string you along. They don't want to let you go fully. They're still here attached. But they're like, I don't want to lose my home. I don't want to lose my family. Why did I say family? Whoever it is that they're with. The Star, wish granted. You fulfill what they want on a physical level. Ace of Coins in the reverse, a risky endeavor. Six of Swords in the reverse, trouble ahead. They feel that it's exhausting to have a connection with you. Not that you are exhausting. Let's not get it twisted, okay? This person is exhausted by leading a double life because this is someone that is cheating on their partner and you are the side piece, okay? Or maybe you have someone and, okay, but I feel, no, it's this person. Let's not get it twisted. This person is involved elsewhere, honey. And I'm sure you know that, okay? So let's get a little bit more. They are exhausted by having to deal with two realities, right? They're not ready or willing to let go of what they've got. And next, we are going to look at their next actions, their intentions, and what consequences this is going to bring. All right, Spirit, for my group 1. Oh my gosh, I can't get this camera right. Oh, hold on. Okay, Spirit, for my group 1s, what are this person's next actions? What's the consequence here? And what's the advice from Spirit? At the end, we're going to pull some initials and some oracle cards. Spirit, for my group, for advice. Outdated. A situation is about to explode. What's happening next? Falling apart, falling into pieces. Back of the deck, putting on a show, destroyed. So this person is rather dramatic, right? They're rather dramatic. Now, they're going to come at you with the same old bullshit. It's like you already know they're coming at you with old news. All right. But the consequences here is that they're going to continue stringing you along, engaging with you, and they could be caught out. Things are about to pop off in flames, and this could lead to someone falling apart. Okay, Spirit, what's happening next? What actions are they taking here with outdated towards my group 1? King of Swords. What's the consequence here? The 10 of Cups. What's the advice with falling apart? What is the advice? Ooh. Strength. Do your best to resist, group 1. 7 of Swords and Justice in the reverse. 3 of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're releasing something that is causing you heartache because you've been lied to. There's been deception here. You're going to discover who this person truly is. There's a situation, a conversation, something is happening. And you're going to realize that this is not what you want. All right, tell me about this person's actions towards my group 1. Tell me about the King of Swords. You can expect this person to be very cold, detached, right? Coming back with the same old bullshit. And I feel like you're over it. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, trying to come back around. For those of you in separation. Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, person playing mind games. Very immature with their communication. It's like they punish you by not contacting you. And it's like you have had enough. What's the consequence here with the situation and the 10 of Cups? You have had enough. You're like, forget this. 7 of Wands fell out. We've got the Star. You're healing regardless, all right? How do you want that to fall? 7 of Wands, worth fighting for. So you're standing your ground. What is the consequence here? King of Swords in the reverse. You're upset. There's something about you seeing them with family or someone that is connected to them. And you're asking like the universe for signs about this person. Are they the one? It's something that you see pisses you off. And you're like, I knew it. The Emperor reversed. Excessive control. The Moon reversed with mental clarity. Yeah. There's a secret or something that you see. It could be online. It could be out in public where you see this person engaging with their double life and you're upset about it. You're upset. You're like, is this worth fighting for? I don't think so. I don't know. Last card. Queen of Swords, mentally strong. 3 of Coins. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're like, you know what? Moving on. I see that. I don't want to be a part of this triangle anymore. Because I feel like I said, for most of you, it's a third person. Now, if you've seen my readings, I don't always say like, oh, it's a third party. There's another person involved. I always say the third party can be work. It can be anything else. It's not necessarily a person. But in this case, it's a whole ass person, honey. Okay. Like, I'm not sugarcoating this. This person has a double life. You know about it. And if you don't know about it, now you do. And you will, because it's going to be in your face. Now, confirmation with the alarm. Your advice from spirit is, don't fall apart to pieces. This is not worth it. Like, be gentle with yourself, be strong, and carry on. Okay. Take that pride. We've got Leo coming through and air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're definitely seeing something or finding out something that rubs you the wrong way and shows you. Now, initially, your message over there was that you have love coming in, like real straight up love. Okay. So this is not the one, honey. Not right now in this moment at the time of this reading. So what I want to do next is to get the truth out. Get the truth out. What would this person tell you if they were honest? Spirit, if group one's person was being honest, what would they tell group one? What would they say? Ooh. What would they say to group one if they were honest? There's a lot of mental energy in this group. No one compares, no matter how many people I've met and experienced, there's no one that compares to you. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. We gathered that, a lot of air energy. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in the world. And right now, I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Well, give them credit. Know what I mean? I know it's not easy, honey, but, bitches, assholes. All right. For your confirmation, let's pull some letters. Initials of people, places, or things. Okay. All right. Let's zoom in. Hold on. Right there. All right. So we got X, R, I, J, a blank one, T, P, I, not Brad freaking Pitt. Okay. R, RS, RSL, Lisa, William, Elias, Lexi, Lee. This one is blank, so pick whatever letter tile. All right, and let's close out your reading with some astro dice. All right, you've got the North Node in the second house in the sign of Virgo. So you're being advised to ground yourself here and to work on your self-esteem, on the things that you love and value, like cleaning out your thoughts, your environment, what is important to you, and focusing on your money, on your self-worth, on acquiring things of value, right? Love for yourself, for your pure, authentic self. All right, so I'm going to leave your reading here, Group 1. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hello, Group 2. Those of you that chose the second image, let's get into your reading. All right, Spirit, for my Group 2s, tell me about their forbidden love. What's going on? For my Group 2s, what's going on? Indecision. For my Group 2s and their forbidden love connection, what's happening? Too busy. For my group ones, I mean group twos, not ones, sheesh. Unworthy. Back of the deck is love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. So you got love on the brain, my friends. I mean, don't we all? But some of us a little bit more than others. And there's something about the person that you're dealing with is making you feel like an option, perhaps. They're too busy to be in a relationship. All right. So it's like they're not making enough time for you. And this in turn makes you feel unworthy. It has to do with you doubting yourself. Okay, hold on. How does this person feel about my group twos? How do they feel about my group twos? This one, doubt. The lack of trust in. All right, so what's holding this person back, group two, is that this is someone that buries themselves in work because they are afraid to make the wrong decision. It's not about you and you not being worthy, but their indecision makes you feel like you're not worthy or like you're being passed up. And what I'm getting to tell you that is not you, honey. It is not. This person could be a little bit immature. Maybe they like to spend their time playing games or escaping, okay? We're going to see why. Spirit, for my group twos, their forbidden love connection. What is going on? Some of you could work with this person and there could be some complications as a result of that. Tell me about group two's person, Spirit. This one, okay? We got justice. Tell me about group two's person. The Two of Swords, more about indecision and fairness, using their logic. Why unworthy here? Tell me about group two's person. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about doubt here. How do they feel about my group twos? What are their true feelings? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Honey. What in the emotionally unavailable people? The Emperor, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands. This person doesn't do well with emotions, period. They like to get lost in work and they often have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulder. So it doesn't leave them very much time for you or for anyone at that, okay? Here with the Devil reverse, this person is aware of it and they're trying to do something about it. I wouldn't say that they're trying to do their best, but they know that their busyness, their schedule is an issue. So it doesn't seem like in this group there's outside connection. This is more to the time management here. All right, like they're not able to make time. They're not good at carving out time from their schedule for you or for anyone at that, okay? Now, the thing is that this person does have a choice with how much time they invest in their work. They do. They do. They're just a chicken shit. You know what? Let me not. I feel okay. We're gonna look at this later. I don't know why I wanted to pull that already. All right, Spirit, tell me about what pulls them together here with indecision and justice. Oh my gosh, you might get a call from this person. Tell me about indecision with justice. We got the Nine of Wands. How do you want this to fall? A test of faith. The Nine of Wands fell upright. So you guys are still sticking through it, okay? And what I want to say, Temperance, finding the perfect balance, is that you guys are going to try to work something out, or at least in this person, oh my God, in this person's head, they're trying to figure something out. They realize that they can't continue on this way. And, okay, let's clear this up. Here with too busy and the Two of Swords. Clarify this Two of Swords, please. The Hanged Man, okay, new perspective, all right? So see, like I'm saying, this person is trying to figure out a way to make time for you, but they feel very overwhelmed by the details. Also, this is not someone that is used to investing in people emotionally. They could be an air sign, Libra, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but yeah. So what is the challenge here, the obstacle, aside from time? King of Wands, okay? So this person, they are a leader and they like to be somewhat of a flirt. They're very charming and they always want to look to see what else is out there. Because here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, it's like this person is never satisfied. And in turn, it makes you feel like you're the one that's not worthy. This person, I feel like they're a flirt. Five of Wands in the reverse, harmony restored. Yeah, they are a flirt. The Five of Wands can be flirtatious. And how do you want this Five of Wands to fall? Yeah, upright. Saturn in Leo could be a thing here. Someone, the moon in Sagittarius. So with the moon in Sagittarius and Saturn in Leo is that this person is very charismatic. They are a leader, but they are somewhat contained. And that's part of their mystique, their sexiness, and they know it. Yeah, this person is kind of, it's giving me like those, what do you call those? The hummingbirds that like to go and pollinate, or no. They like to go jump from flower to flower to consume the nectar. Just a flirtatious body over here. Now with their feelings, this Knight of Cups in the reverse. How do you want this to fall? Upright. Okay. The reason that I wanted to flip it is because I'm not getting any negative vibes, even though it's because this person's in their head, but I feel that they're open with emotions here. Like they enjoy being around you. You give them nice feels, but there's also doubts, okay? Why is this doubt with the Knight of Cups? They're not sure about their own feelings. It's not about like you necessarily. I mean, in a way it is, but the Six of Wands in the reverse, pride before all. This person has a hard time being vulnerable. Pride before all, it came out in the same way. It's hard for them to open up, but look, at the back of the deck here, we've got a passionate start. So they want a new beginning. Those are the feelings, and they're clear on it now. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. They know that they want a new beginning, but they are afraid to open up emotionally, to be vulnerable. But the feels, they've got some feels there for you, honey. Okay, let's see what they're going to do next. I am invested at this point. Okay. This is better than group ones. Don't tell your brothers and sisters of group one. What's going on over there? All right, Spirit. For my group twos, what is happening next? Tell me about group two's person. Tell me about group two's person. What are they doing next? What are the consequences and what's the advice for my group twos? Okay, this one. Check yourself. What's the consequence here? Betrayal, deceit, unworthy of trust. What's the advice from Spirit? Red lipstick stains. As I said, this person is better than group ones. Rating, outdated, toxic. Oh, I see here. This person could have an ex. That could also be part of the doubt, right? Like this person knows that they need to fix their life here with check yourself. Their next action is to check themselves to see what it is that they're doing, how they're fucking up. And then the consequence here with deceit and backstabbing. There's something here about another person being involved. A little mouse, someone that is pesky. It's not a significant person, but it's someone trying to stir the pot. All right, Spirit. For my group twos and their forbidden love, what is happening next? Tell me about check yourself. Give me 2 cards. The Tower. What's happening next? Sucking dogs. All right. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh, player comes in. 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, a 6 of Swords. So it seems like this person might have someone else that they are trying to sever ties with. That could be part of the burden here. Now, I want to ask one more thing. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in the reverse with a Tower. And check yourself. What are their next actions here? Justice. Now, for some of you, not all of you, this person could be married or in a relationship where things are not great. They feel overwhelmed by that connection. And what's happening next is someone has an emotional outburst that leads to something of a legal consequence, like divorce or getting law enforcement involved in whatever this is. Now, consequence-wise, we've got betrayal here. There's some level of deception. Let's see what this is about. Why betrayal with backstabbing? I'm going to have to pause the video here because the dogs are being very loud. 7 of Cups. I apologize for the dogs in the background. There's a total of about 18 dogs, the neighbors from my side and across the street. So it gets loud, very loud. Anyways, so here with the Queen, the 7 of Cups and the betrayal, it's like someone's illusion is shattered, right? Like there is destruction here with a Tower. Someone idealizes or thinks that something is a certain way, but I feel it's not connected to you. It's connected to this person's reality. All right, tell me about the 7 of Cups with betrayal. What are the consequences here? The 9 of Cups. The shakeup happens because this person knows what they want. 3 of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles. They've been juggling back and forth with a decision connected to their past, to children perhaps, but they're releasing something because they're excited about the future, about possibilities. All right. It's hard for them to walk away from this. Tell me about the 9 of Cups with the betrayal. I'm having a hard time focusing. Page of Pentacles. So they could come to you with a small offer. 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness. This person could have someone, right, that they're trying to sever ties with. And they come at you with, this is all I've got to offer. This is the only amount of time. This is the only amount of investment I can give you. Right? And your advice here is, with the red lipstick stains, there is something about uncovering this deception too. Like something about your reality is affected. Tell me about red lipstick stains here as the message from Spirit. The Sun, you're going to have clarity. What's the message from Spirit? The Chariot in the reverse, not moving forward with something. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And the Lovers reverse, the 5 of Wands reversed. You're not conflicted about this. You feel that something about this situation isn't changing and you do have clarity. Right? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, upright. There is a change here. Tell me about the Chariot. How do you want that to fall in the reverse? All right, so something isn't moving forward and you understand why. Because of the involvement of this other person, right? So the choice is going to be up to you. Do you take what they're offering or do you not? Should you accept it? I mean, I'm not going to tell you yes or no, but I mean, it's going to be up to you whether to take this or not. But something is coming to a close. Something, this person's world is going to be turned upside down, it looks like. But it was something that they were already contemplating. Like I said, it's someone that wasn't happy, and it could be someone that is a workaholic trying to escape their reality that way. And you happen to be there. All right. So let's look at what they would tell you if they were being honest. Those dogs really throw me off. They're so loud. Spirit, for group 2. So over it. What would they say if they were honest? Playing games. Literally, will you listen? Missing you. What would they say if they were honest? Fucking assholes. All right, sorry. Playing games. This is a game to me, the way I'm acting, responding, and posting to get your attention. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? I miss you. I wish things were different. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. Like I said, this person isn't happy where they've been at currently if they are in a relationship, and they need some time to sever ties. So it's like they're going to make you this small offer. Now, for those of you where this person doesn't have an ex, this could be that they are attached to an old relationship still. Not that they're severing ties, not that they're involved, but that is something that is holding them back. And that tower can indicate that something about their reality is changing that causes them to move and make you at least a small offer. Okay. Let's look at your initials. These fucking dogs. All right. There's some people standing outside messing with them. That's why they're barking. All right, Spirit. That could be a sign, or that could just be annoying dogs. Spirit, for my group 2s, what are the initials? All right, we've got FO. Foo. Foot. You hear those people? Now they're louder than the dogs. My goodness. Bob, not you too, honey. All right, MU. B. A bum. No, you're not dealing with a bum. This is someone that works a lot. A bump. Bob. Bob. LOV. Bob. It was peaceful and quiet. It's just those people are messing with the dogs for some reason. I don't know. They're just standing there outside the gate. Pat. This is W, I think. What is they doing? All right. Those are your letters, hon. Take a closer look. You might want to zoom in. Bob, cut it out. Bob was napping. All right, friends, that is what I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, your Astro Dice. Hello. Spiro, what advice do you have for my group 2s? The second house again. No, let's roll again. Okay. Outside of it. Venus and Leo, that's dramatic, in the 11th house. Someone could be in the public eye or in the spotlight. They're very dramatic. They've got a big flair to them. This is someone that could be in your friend group, or someone that you network with. They could be in a position of leadership or authority. All right, that could be part of the restriction, who they are. Okay, so that is what I have for you, friends. Thanks again. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hello, group 3. Those of you that chose the 3rd image. Let's see what you've got going on. All right. Feel unloved. Okay, well, changing them. What is going on? Hiding feelings. And then back in the deck is love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. I think group 2 got a similar message. All right. So you deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the ones that you love to see how they feel in return. Let's look at their feelings for you. Part of the difficult part of this person is that this person is not very expressive when it comes to letting you know how they feel. It could be because of the situation between y'all. But there are moments where you feel like this person doesn't have feelings for you. I think they do. It's just they can't express them. Or they don't know how, or they don't want to. How do they feel about my group 3s? Anticipation. Okay. This person is excited when they think about you. They can't wait to see you. They feel happy when you're around them. Okay. So they think about the future often. Like, you inspire them. When they look at flowers, when they look at roses, they think of you. They have very sweet feelings towards you, but they hide them very well. Okay, Spirit. 4. Ooh. Oh no. That's okay. We're mixing them up anyways. But yeah, this is a challenge. I just saw the King of Swords. That makes sense. All right, Spirit, for my group 3s and their forbidden love, what do they need to know about this connection? For my group 3s, what do they need to know about this connection? My group 3s. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. You're in their head a lot. They think about you a lot. Now, what are they hiding though? Oops. Oops. The Lovers in the reverse. What's the obstacle here? Why are they hiding the feelings? The Page of Cups. Yeah, they are not able to open up. Sorry about that. Tell me about anticipation. How do they truly feel about my group 3s? The Knight of Wands. So it's not just, the sweet romantical feelings. It's passion, it's desire. 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, but they contain it. Knight of Pentacles, they move very slow is part of it. Now, this person could be connected to you because of your work. Or there's history here, like family, friends, something like that. There's some type of history. And there are moments where you feel unloved because this person doesn't say it enough. They don't look you in the eye. All right. And you're over here feeling like, okay, what the hell? Tell me about what pulls them in. Oops. Hold on. Cotton picking minute. Tell me about my group 3s and the person they came to this reading for. The 3 of Cups, time to celebrate. There could be also something about friendship. Okay, one more. And how do you want that to fall? In the reverse. Page of Wands reversed. I mean, the Ace of Wands reversed. So this person doesn't know how to tell you this. I feel that they're a friend or in your group some way, somehow. They work with you. Confirmation, perhaps. All right. And there's something about like, it's not the right time to start this. They think about it. They overthink it. Why? Queen of Coins. Possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or there could be a third person involved. Okay, obviously, I mean, this is forbidden love. Keeping it all in over and over. So they overthink something or they think about something over and over and it's connected to you and somebody else. Maybe even, like I said, like a group of friends that's influencing this situation. Now, here with, what are they hiding? Changing them with the Lovers reverse. How do you want this Lovers to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? In the reverse. Okay, we're gonna have to take it in the reverse. Interesting how there's 2 figures here and 2 figures here. They feel like you are criticizing them. Son of a bitch. Sorry, there's dogs on the loose, okay? And it's so annoying. I have to edit this. All right, 7 of Swords in reverse, setting the record straight. What's the secret here? They want to clear the air. Okay. Heavy load. They want to unburden. All right. Now, what they're hiding here is that there is a misunderstanding or a misconception about who they are as a person. And they want to set the record straight. Somebody could have the moon in Aquarius or Saturn in Sagittarius. All right. Oh, we've got fire sign energy coming through. Mercury in Cancer. Regardless, this person feels that you misunderstood them or you're not getting them fully. And as a result, they're holding back and they're hiding their feelings because they feel that you have a conception about them that either minimizes their value in your eyes or you're getting them totally wrong. Like they're reckless, like they are impulsive, like they don't give a shit. 5 of Coins in the reverse. And they want to come back from that, okay? Like they don't want you to see them that way. Now, the obstacle here is them expressing their feelings straight up. They don't know how to. This person could be emotionally immature. Or maybe this is the first time they felt this way about someone, okay? Tell me about hiding feelings with the Page of Cups. Why is this the obstacle? The 4 of Cups. How do you want that to fall? In the reverse. So they don't want to miss the opportunity anymore. Like they're actively like wanting to give you their cup or wanting to express how they feel, but there's a little bit of fear here. Okay. Yeah, thirst for knowledge. Person is paying attention, looking you up. But again, the problem is not being able to come forward and tell you. Why the fuck not, though? This is frustrating. Why not? Why not? 10 of Swords. Oh, in the reverse, too. Okay, so group 3. This could be someone that you've had some type of ending or fallout with. There was friends involved or a third person involved in this relationship. And again, the person is worried that you're seeing them the wrong way. And they're afraid to come forward and either apologize or let you know how they're feeling because something between y'all has ended. 10 of Swords in the reverse, changing the outcome. It's like they want to take back something that they said, or they want to correct the fact that they haven't revealed how they feel about you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person could have acted impulsively. Ace of Coins in the reverse, and then we've had the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there could have been a false start between y'all. 3 of Coins. Again, there is the involvement of other people. In this group 3, I don't feel that this person has another lover. I feel that they have friends or a group of friends or family or someone influencing the situation between y'all. Why is this connection forbidden? Because y'all seem to come from different worlds or from like different backgrounds, or there's something different about you. Okay, now let's see. Tell me about their true feelings. So they're very passionate, like they get excited thinking about you, very happy. Tell me about anticipation with the Knight of Wands. Like they're impatient also, like they can't wait to see you, can't wait to get with you. How do they feel about my group? 3s. What are the true feelings here? The Chariot, all right? How do you want that to fall? Upright, all right? Strong-willed, so they want to come towards you. Okay. Oops. Temperance, all right? They want to fix things with you. I feel, again, there was a fallout here. They want to set the record straight. They want to come towards you. But they're pacing themselves. We got Sagittarius and Cancer coming through. And then Page of Cups in the reverse here with broken dreams. And Four of Wands celebrating union. Again, I feel so strongly. Y'all tried to get something off the ground and things were delayed because of outside situation, right? An outside circumstance, mostly people. But this person is thinking about a way to get back to you to clear things up. Wowzers, group 3. Okay, now let's take a look at their next actions. Motherfucking, okay, sorry. I keep cursing and bitching. I normally don't read like this. So much distraction, spirit. For my group 3s. What are this person's next actions? What's the consequence? And what's the message from spirit? Spirit for my group 3s. What is this person doing next? Okay. Pregnancy test. Okay. Tell me about the consequence. Are already knowing the tea. Okay. What's the message from spirit? Expecting new beginnings. Some of you, there's a pregnancy involved, getting pregnant, having a baby, or having a new beginning. And here with the recording, it's confirmation from that message, announcing, expressing, revealing truth. This person wants to correct your vision of them. They want to really set the record. There was a misunderstanding between y'all. Point blank, period. That's what happened. That's what happened. There was a misunderstanding. You think this person is a jerk. They're trying to clear their name or clear their visibility in your eyes, something like that. So here with pregnancy test, this is not necessarily a pregnancy test, although for some of you it could be, but it's like they're testing the waters with you. That's what's happening next. They're not sure. Are you going to react in a positive way? Are you going to be negative? So this could be like a text message or something like that. Now here with already knowing the tea, this person is waiting and watching, observing after they send you a message or they try to get your attention some way, somehow. Now here your advice from spirit is if you're open to it, this could lead to a new beginning. But there's something controversial about this connection. Note the flames around the couple. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's two people that come from different backgrounds. Or there's a lot of controversy in y'all's connection. Maybe because of your position, their position. Something like that. Let's see. Spirit, for my group 3s. Give me 2 cards. What are their next actions? Death in reverse. The Hierophant. This connection isn't over. I've learned my lesson. I've learned what I need to do. You know, it's not over. I'm still changing. I still want to change the outcome. Back of the deck, the 7 of Wands, fighting for this. All right, I will die on this hill type of energy. So this person doesn't want to let you go. Group 1, even group 3, even though they have a hard time expressing how they feel, they could be looking into you. Note the Death card here, right? Something about their behavior. They've learned something and they've incorporated this into themselves. A lesson. You were a lesson for them because I feel that this is not y'all's first attempt at a relationship. Maybe you're even married or committed to this person. But what I'm getting here is that the lesson isn't over. Let's go back and fix it. Let's do it. And they're testing the waters. Here with the consequence being already knowing the tea, it's like you already know how this is going to play out in your mind. This person is also waiting and watching for your reaction. Tell me about this, already knowing the tea. For my group threes. The Empress and the Hermit in the reverse. The Ten of Wands. The Nine of Swords. And Judgment. So here it is. Someone has been regretful over their actions and they could be coming forward asking for an apology. This is your awakening. Do you accept it or not? You're going to be sitting on this throne wondering, should you or not? With the Six of Swords behind you, I see that this is something that you can put behind you. You can forgive this person because you have feelings for them. Here with the Empress and the Hermit reversed. You might be a baby mama, or this might be your baby mama. But if you've been in no contact, I see that changing. I see a little text message, a phone call or something like, hey, how have you been? Hey, I've been thinking about you. It could very well lead to y'all's new beginning. All right, Spirit, tell me about this new beginning with expecting. Why is this so controversial, Spirit? What's going on here? All right, we've got the Queen of Wands. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. And then we've got the Five of Wands in the reverse, the end of conflict. You're being advised to stand in your power. Don't rush, though. Don't rush. Don't walk away. Try to be neutral if you can. Control your emotions, all right? Don't think about too far into the future. What you're being advised to do is focus right now on burying the hatchet, but don't think too far ahead. Not because nothing's going to happen, but because there's been challenges in outside parties that are affecting the relationship where you really need to pace yourself. Listen to what this person has to say. Don't be judgmental. If you want this to work out, right, listen to them because there's something that you're not understanding that led to y'all's ending. Okay, now here with putting on a show and getting played, some of you might have contributed to this, right? Manipulation, lies, control. You feel like this person, okay, there's something about a sexual component, maybe thinking that this person only wanted sex or this person was a player. And that's why things ended before the relationship even had a chance, honey. Okay. So that's going to be for some of you, not all of you, but take what resonates. All right. So let's look at what this person would tell you if they were being honest. Spirit, for my group threes, what would this person tell them if they were being honest? What would this person tell them if they're being honest? Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Maybe some of you, that's why you felt played. You are my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you are most definitely my destiny. We belong together. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. I've heard that one before. Others' opinions. I'm telling you, in this relationship, too many motherfuckers were interrupting. It's none of their motherfucking business. They're still giving their opinions and sabotaging this connection. All right, I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Exactly. They're not going to give a shit anymore of what other people have to say. Bitches. Anyway, some people just hate other people to be happy for some reason. It happens all the time. All right, Spirit, for my group threes, what advice do you have for them before we get into your letters? We have the 7th house in Scorpio, the sun in Scorpio. Okay, sun in Scorpio. So this connection is quite deep, quite transformative. And there's even an element of secrecy. And also the 7th house is the house of open enemies. So there could be people that openly voice their opinions that they're not happy about you being with this person, or they're telling this person they're not happy about you being with them for some reason. All right, we didn't get into the specifics of why, Other than y'all might be very different, right? From different cultures, different races, different religions, you name it. There's opposition here, honey. But you know what? This Sun in Scorpio is deep. It's a transformative connection meant to show you what real partnerships look like. Okay. Or real enemies. Take it how it resonates. But you know your story best, friends. So let's get you some initials for confirmation. If you get it right there. All right, Spirit, what are the initials for my group threes? All right. I need to get something to shake them better. Okay. Oh, shit. That's a lot. Paul. Somebody's name could be Paul, Polly, Pauline, Paulette. T. Somebody could golf. Feet. Somebody could have a foot fetish. My goodness gracious. Do. Okay. A doozy. It's a doozy. June. Venue. A O E G. Fog. The fog is lifting in this connection. Gun. Gunner. Zeus. Goonie. That's not how you spell it, but oh, look, goo. Maybe somebody likes the 80s or the 80s could be significant. Goonie. Zeus. Somebody could have a cat or a dog named Zeus. All right. AU. Arizona. Zoe. Okay, so those are the letters. Can you see them? You might want to zoom in. Yeah, they're all in frame. So friends, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me here today. I appreciate you and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye.